Hey there, welcome back. We have got some choices to make about Akechi. And also why Futaba's in our room. Maybe we should start there.
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. Okay, no, don't beat yourself up. Looks like we managed to avoid the worst possible situation.
Hey!
Okay. So, slumber party. It's late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. Yeah, you can crash on the sofa, Futaba. Wait, shouldn't you sleep on the sofa so Futaba can go ahead and sleep on the bed? Yeah. I'm gonna go home. Right. Oh, okay. And that sofa looks a little narrow. Do we have any more gifts? Don't think we do. The Hamaya's that, like, treasure thing on the wall, right? No, okay, I think we're good. Alright. Okay, seem to be leveling out a bit. But then can we even trust this this counter here? If we know
that concludes the speech
our villain's been tampering with a website?
Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves. Look.
Morning.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
Oh.
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 3 million yen for it.
Yeah, only if they catch us.
I hope you understand the situation you're in.
Yeah, you shouldn't be joking about this stuff.
Before, we'll be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves, and it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
Yeah, I didn't know it would happen. Just kind of happened one day.
Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, alright?
Don't worry, Sojiro. We got this.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
I still suspect that Sojiro knows this Shido guy.
Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
I don't hear any fat lady singing.
Hey, great!
I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen? Man, just let me dream a little. Okay, if anyone's interested, let's see here. So, 30, 30 million yen is $276,000, 220,000 euros, and 193,000 pounds. That is quite a lot of money. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're going to get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk more in person. Alright. Maybe we should tell the police it's Akechi. He's the Phantom Thief. Then go on a nice big shopping trip.
Now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I. The Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings? Only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
I think they definitely do.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly. What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was
He
my
was a criminal.
fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? How did we lose? What did we do wrong?
Yeah, we lost sight of our goal. We just wanted to be famous and popular.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too, but still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables. Time to stop sitting back.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. That's the same as dumping our aesthetics again, because we only care about our hides.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it. Yeah.
Good question. Need to find out more what Akechi knows, I think. Well, we know we're going after Sei, don't we? Hey, Ryuji. About me yelling earlier. Being framed and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it, I'm sorry. I know how you feel, man. You too? It is confusing riddles now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. That made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it. Oh dear. Yes, you can still turn it around. You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Absolutely. Thanks. I feel I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. Cheerio. Yeah, I didn't like that side of Ryuji, actually. Much preferred his food-loving, happy-go-lucky kind of guy. I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us together at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? Yeah, we'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this, together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Anyone disturbing our pace? Is that supposed to be peace? Okay. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow. We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Can we go out and play first? No, doesn't look like it. Or can we? We can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. I agree. Yeah, okay, so it's bedtime.
Hey!
Yeah, alright. Let's have a quick look at our calendar, actually, and see what's coming up. Okay, so school festival, yeah, so it just looks like a normal week. What's going on in November? Culture Day. Nice. Okay, and then Labour Thanksgiving Day. Do they celebrate Christmas in June? Cool, okay. Alright. Okay. Just wanted to have a quick look. Yeah, should have a look at our jobs again, actually, see if there's any new ones. Oh dear. Oh man, is Mishima deleting posts now, is he? That's not a good sign. Yeah, here he is.
Criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the time. It is obsolete. If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician's amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
I can't remember. Is that the guy that we supposedly assaulted right at the beginning of the game? Right.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend
I
us
might have
to
to watch
do?
that back, I think.
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Yeah, it's going to cost you though.
Please keep this short.
800 yen.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of
Finally.
triggering a change of heart in Sai-san.
Uh-huh.
I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh. Well, yeah. Kind of knew that, I guess.
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the culprit is.
No.
They're completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean... I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. It will become a warning to not mess with us. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
Yeah, kind of. I don't really like him that much, though, actually.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
Yeah, well... I still wonder if he is setting us up here, because we know we get caught in her palace, right? But we haven't seen any of him in any of the flash forwards. Well, I suppose we wouldn't at that deep in the interrogation rooms or whatever. But I don't think she's even mentioned Akechi, is she? Well, we don't have a choice. But I'm wondering how vindictive he can be actually if we like be all snarky with him. Yeah, we will. Grudgingly.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there.
Yeah,
This
you should
mission
have been.
can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping it had never come to pass, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
What's her distortion
Why
there?
didn't you tell us? It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see.
But we're all here.
That's
Who else do you
unfortunate.
hang out with?
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone. Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
Yeah, she is. I might wonder why. Wonder if it's like an anniversary of something.
Beats me. I hope it's just my imagination, though. Regardless, it all starts
Just a
tomorrow.
wild guess, but you know, it's
I
not
hope
my
this
fault.
goes well.
Okay.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I'm appalled as the commander of this operation. I alone was kept in the dark. So you became convinced of another's existence through the two mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
Yeah, that's right.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next.
Yeah.
Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
Wait a minute. We still haven't said that Makoto is a Phantom Thief yet, right? She's trying to trap us here. I'm gonna keep quiet.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things.
Uh-huh.
Hey! You need to keep your focus.
That was that thing that happened with Akechi earlier.
It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I haven't lost yet.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Say is slowly starting to accept the truth. There's got to be Akechi. There's got to be Akechi, right? I mean, he the people. I wonder if he's the guy on the phone to the SIU director, because they were saying that they want to get rid of Say, right? And then he also suggests that we need to change her heart, and it's basically we're just walking into their trap, aren't we? Into their stronghold. Alright, gonna be watching this guy now.
I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
So, alright. So maybe that casino wasn't her palace then, because she doesn't know anything about it.
What's this favor you need? It's late already. We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
Okay.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
Yeah, you're a cat, Morgana. Yeah, what else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men. You're phantom thieves! Ahem. Also,
That's purely
I may be
research, Morgana.
overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first! There's something else we want you to look into.
That's that thing again. What the hell is that? So it happened first when Akechi left the room at the school festival. It happened in the interview room there, right? Weird. Now for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, alongside with legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. Alright. So what's the connection between Shido? I think Akechi is the Shadow. Where are we meeting today? Oh right, we were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. What's that? Hint, the government office district? Kasumigaseki. Indeed. Oh, I've heard of that place. Never been there though. Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. Diet building is right near there too. For real? What kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet, so we're just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory, right? Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den. A bit worse than that, I think.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
But this should be a substantially forced operation. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
Working magic, Futaba.
I'm
What can you
so
learn?
sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks.
Don't you already have my number?
Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
Yeah, I'm watching you, buddy. Though our positions are somewhat different, Akechi will be joining us for the time being. I feel like my bond with Akechi has grown even deeper. Okay. Ah, okay, so we get baton pass. Well, straight off the bat. Okay, follow up. Okay. So, right.
Alright.
Okay. So I guess he's an active party member then.
Personality and good looks? Talk about cheap.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto's sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
A dojo? Well, it's a casino though, isn't it?
Perhaps a
Don't we
stadium?
know this already?
Or maybe an arena?
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling then.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
What else is there? It must be a casino.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, and we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Alright, Akechi. Stay where I can see you.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we? Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
Alright, palace music, here we go.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes. I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right.
How do you know that?
Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form. The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Code name?
Phantom thieves can't go around using their real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru? Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
This is business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration route. Alright. So, first things first. Let's have a look at Akechi. Yeah, there he is. Okay, okay. How's he stack up? It hits pretty hard. It's very hard. Oh, okay. That's his persona, huh? Robin Hood. Yeah, it would be. It would be. Wow. What's he got here? Heavy almighty damage to all foes, severe physical to 1, medium blessed to 1, medium curse to 1, decreases chance of being inflicted with elements, medium chance of curse insta-kill to 1 foe, and medium chance of bless insta-kill 1 foe. Oh, wow, okay. Alright, what have we got here? A noble thief that made waves in Middle-Age England, he is an expert archer and leader of the Merry Men, outlaws of justice, who made Sherwood Forest their home. Yes, they did. Okay, well, he's coming in. We're going to keep an eye on him. Who else are we going to bring in? Who's next? 47, 45, So it looks like sorry, not Yusuke, Makoto and Mona. There we go. Alright, let's have a little look at his equipment. Lumina Saber, cool. Alright. Mobius, what is that? Okay. And of course his formal shirt is much more solid than the rest of the dead or Royal Haori. Of course. Alright, let's get you on the team glasses. That's the last pair gone. So I was thinking about the accessories as well actually. Once we get Mishima up to level 10, his next level, then we'll start mixing up the accessories a bit, because I think that minimal EXP boost isn't going to make too much difference at that point. What should we wear? Let's change it up a bit. Where did we get to last time? Why don't we try some Hermelin High? Morgana, yeah. You can go with Burrow's costume. No, Guto costume. Everyone else, Hermelin. Boss's suit. Okay. Which one was this? Alright. I guess it'll change when we get in there. So onward then. Uh-oh, people.
I can feel it.
Okay, nothing doing there.
See it.
Side entrance it is. Okay, so that's our way in. Anything around there? No.
Okay.
Looks like we'll be able to sneak in from here.
Oh?
Alright. So this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct? Dude, you planned on stealing stuff in that getup? It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like. No, this is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice. Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. Yeah, this is it, I remember now. That aside, the people in here look completely normal. But we're in a flashy casino, there's no doubt this is a palace. Oh right, Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he? Yeah. Yes, in addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions. That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh? In essence, since these ones look like real people, Seisan's view of us is surprisingly undistorted. But considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
But...
Not all cognitions are normal though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful, particularly of those in positions of power. Is this what you have to go through every time? That's right. This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Hey!
Just don't slow us down, Crow. I will not allow that to happen. Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card, as always. So the calling card wasn't merely for show, it's a necessary step. Would you please stop interrupting? Well, my apologies.
Come on, let's
Well
go.
then, let's go. Aha, there we go. Well then, let us begin by securing our route. Looking pretty fly, guys. Yeah, I like this one too. Oh wait, we had that one for a moment recently, didn't we? Just gonna change that one up quickly. Yeah, go for Burrow's costume. There we go. Alright. You little ghost. Alright, yes. Alright. It's all coming back to me now. I think, if I remember rightly at the beginning, when we on our own. Can you that way? Can. Alright.
I can feel it.
Can you see anything else down there? Anything going on? No. All looks pretty normal. Okay.
I can feel it.
No.
Indeed.
It won't open. Could it perhaps be blocked from the other side? We should probably try to look for another way through. Okay, yeah. This looks promising.
Somewhere.
How about through here? Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves. Uh-oh.
Whoa!
She can see us? You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is. What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that. It's not a lie. You only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you? We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer. Oh dear. Yeah, kind of glad we got Makoto with us actually. That's kind of fitting. Okay. Hello, Shadow Say. Ooh. So you've come. The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building. Why are you telling us this? It is as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there. Okay then.
Damn it.
Over there. It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker, let us pursue her. Yeah, I call the shots here, Akechi. You just sit in the back there. Yeah. What did I just say? Okay.
Focus.
Okay, so we got some stuff down there. What's the betting we're not going to be able to get in there straight away? Can we go through here? No. What about this one?
Somewhere.
Ah.
I have something.
Don't think there'll be anything up here, but we're going to have a look anyway.
Focus.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Just to be symmetrical then. Alright, nothing doing there.
I have something.
Grey cufflinks. Lovely. Ah, there's treasure up there. More grey cufflinks. A complete set.
Look, a cute...
Yes, I see it, Morgana. Feng Shui charm. Wait, there it is. Luck plus 3. Also had another excellent piece of advice. Once we start mixing the accessories around, I'll be giving the luck ones to Futaba, because her appearance is luck-based. So,
Joker.
yeah, okay.
See it.
You've clearly never been through a dungeon before, have you, Akechi? You can't just go straight to the end. You've got to check all the possible doors first. Ah, safe room. See, would have missed that otherwise.
Good. We made it to the safe room.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna stop here. We'll just carry on.
Okay.
Liking the music for this place? Authentication required. Please insert your member's card. My what? Oh, right. Perhaps it bears relation to a players' club of sorts. I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Do you have a moment?
Casinos typically have a membership system called a players' club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar.
What?
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy. I would agree with you, but... A shadow. Uh-oh. As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
I see.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her. Here it comes. Ah, this guy again. No need to worry, I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you after all. Yeah, you better be good. I've seen your abilities. I promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those. Are we gonna have to do that, Oh.
Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood!
Right. So, there's quite a lot of SP. Shall we give it a go, Megidola? I think we should. Wow. Yeah. Okay, that was pretty powerful. You're not so bad. I am capable of much more. Now then, let us deal with the shadows quickly. Wait, doesn't this sound like we're going to get based on what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree, I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can. But now that we have an infiltration route, I suggest we return for now and prepare. Very well, I trust your experience and judgment. Let us do... Oh. Okay. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We will need to explain the steps we take though. That is unnecessary. First we secure an infiltration route, then we send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the rule's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps would be something along those lines. A+. It ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. I'm not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima-san's shadow seemed really confident. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Very well, you will let me know when you enter the palace, yes? Yeah. Perfect, I will be available at any time you need me. That's enough for now, let's prepare well for the coming task. Ah yeah, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We will be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option here. Yes. I'll do my best to live up to all of your expectations. The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got. Oh, there's got to be more to that palace, surely. So yeah, we were on our own trying to escape, right? So, this is a rare opportunity. Let's steal Nijima's heart. Oh, no mission start this time? Okay. Things have really... There's even a bounty on you guys, but I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames, though. it's a problem for me too if people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try and clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you. So people are turning on us even in this survey. Our popularity is really at an all-time low. I think it's at an all-time low. It's just gonna be straight to bed, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Sunday tomorrow, no? Good. So, yeah. Yeah, a few things I'd like to do. I want to check out that laptop. Also, it'd be very nice if we could make that unbreakable lockpick. Yeah, we'll see what's available. The time has finally come. No matter what happens, we have to change our heart. Right. I'll be counting on you. We may all have our own unique ways of doing things, but we should just proceed forward as usual. Leave it to me. Don't worry, I trust you. That's why I asked that you lend me your help. There's no need to get too worked up about this, right? Take as much time as you need to get ready. Anything goes as long as it helps out our mission. You have our trust. You're our leader, after all. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Let's make sure its plan is a success. Okay, the plan for changing Insane Najima's heart has begun. Try to steal your target's heart by the deadline. Oh, we do get it. Cool. Okay. Alright, but first, before I forget and go running around doing all sorts of shenanigans, let's read this. The sixth heist. Say. The Phantom Thieves are blamed for Okumura's death and their popularity plummets. The police put a 30 million yen bounty on their heads. Despite his vocal opposition to them, Akechi declares the Phantom Thieves are not the culprits behind Okumura's death, but hints that he knows who is. The Phantom Thieves call Akechi with the hope of clearing their name, but he forces them to aid them in his plan to give Sei a change of heart. Oh, there we go. Just a short one. So, plan's doing good. Anything on the tube? No. Just more bitching about us. Alright, who's on the phone? Palace or Shinya? So, first of all, first things first, Sunday things. Let's go to, Yusuke. Good, yeah, okay. So we're going to do that. Then I think this evening we'll probably check out our workbench, see if we can make that lockpick. If not, have a look at the laptop, see what that's all about. And then we're gonna have to go to Mementos because we need some more money. So we'll do a run in there. I think we only have one request. I'll double check that once we've gulped down whatever the hell this is. Was that knowledge? Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Right. Yeah. So, request here. We only have one, right? Yeah. Okay. So, oh, cool. Huh. If you press the circle button, the camera switches behind you. I did not know that. That's very good. Yusuke, you're the Emperor, aren't you? Yeah. Ah, good. Harrison recovery next. Do we have it? Yeah, we do. Far friend. Hey, Yusuke.
It's you.
Yeah, let's hang out. I want to do, get a few more abilities. What is your goal here? Slow down, Yusuke. You are correct. An ice break is necessary at times. You know, I would not have expected my slump to be so stubborn. I will have to take some extreme measures. We need your help again. Could you join me? Yeah. Yeah, so I would like to get Mishima up to level 10 actually. Before we start doing that stuff. So, back at Madarame's. This place is not changed the slightest. Yeah, feels nostalgic. Indeed it does. I haven't come back here since I moved away. The truth is, despite my best efforts to convey the meaning of the heart, I am no closer to understanding it. Such a troublesome roadblock never presented itself to me while I was living here. As you know, I spent most of my young life in this very house. That is why now I wish to re-evaluate myself within its decrepit walls. By coming to this place, I may be able to rekindle the passion for art I once held, the passion of an inquiring mind on the hunt for pure beauty before I learned of Madarame's foul nature. It won't open. No, I surely left it unlocked.
How could this be?
What? The door has jammed? I suppose it was quite an old door to begin with. It had begun to rust even while I was a pupil here. It seems now it is finally broken. Yeah, if it's a rusty old door, I reckon we can... Yeah, let's get it fixed.
No.
Oh. That is a nice idea, but I am unfortunately not the owner of the house. I cannot call a locksmith. Okay, I wish I could fix it myself, but I struggle with mechanisms as complex as this. I do not have the steady hand required to mend them. Well, would you look at that? I think we might have the proficiency for it. I am.
Let us be off.
Okay.
I see.
The police confiscated everything. You know, I lived here not long ago, yet it feels almost like the distant past at this point. Being here has brought back memories, though. Whenever I acted out of line, I was made to sit calmly in this corner. And over here was a bookshelf, filled to the brim with various tomes. It contained art compilation books for the most part, but there were a few manga tucked away as well. At times I would take a break from my art to hide and read them. This is also where we would gather to eat when the atelier still had a large pupil count. Sensei fond of salty food, so... Sensei? What am I saying? Why do I still treat him as my mentor? How long will I allow him to control my life? You okay, Yusuke? Yes, my apologies. The truth of the matter is, I used to paint in this room, and I did it simply for the joy of painting. No matter what I took as my subject, my hands would move of their own accord to capture its essence. But back then I only saw the superficial beauty of the world. I could not see the grime beneath. After learning the truth behind Madarame's actions, though, everything changed. I strove to fight back against the newfound ugliness I saw, to display my talent to those who mocked me. I needed to do whatever it took to validate my artistic ability. In that search for meaning, darkness took hold of me.
How could this be?
Ultimately, I began to emulate that which I had so deeply despised in Madarame. You know, Boss told me something very interesting when I was staying with you that one night in LeBlanc. He said he didn't believe Madarame took me in for my skill alone. I suppose now that I think about it, there would be no way to know whether or not I would have been talented. Why do you think Madarame decided to take me in? Well, maybe at the time he was sympathetic. So we return to matters of the heart yet again. It truly is a mysterious beast. Even after learning the ugliness of his true nature, a part of me still believes in my former mentor. I simply cannot come to terms with the stark dualities presented to me. The humble house and that loathsome palace, the kind teacher and the fiendishly deceptive artist. It seems even the workings of my own heart are inexplicable. What, then, of my search for pure beauty? Hello? Is someone there? I'm coming in.
This is a problem.
Could that be the police? Uh-oh. I was wondering who could have been in here. You're the man from the exhibition. Oh, indeed. Thank you for our conversation back there. More importantly, though, why are you here? I couldn't help but notice the door was open on my way home from work. Are you perhaps still caught in your slump?
Yes.
How do you know about that? I know a great deal about you, Yusuke-kun. You've made a name for yourself by patterning your work after the beautifully detailed Sayuri. But that painting at the exhibition was quite different from that. Have you begun trying out new styles? If you'd like, I can advise you. Materials, themes, etc. You seem as though you could use a helping hand right now. Most of your painting was done while living in this residence, correct? Your current lack of patron must be what is holding you back. Please, take my card. I've made a living investing in promising young artists like yourself, Yusuke-kun.
Oh.
Director of the Japanese Art Support Foundation, Akiko Kawanabe? But why have you chosen me? You criticized me so harshly back at the exhibition. Because I feel you have talent. Now, my foundation can provide you an environment that will allow you to focus on developing your skills. If such a lifestyle interests you, we can talk further at a later date. As for today, I have business I must attend to, but I hope to hear from you soon.
Yes.
The Japanese Art Support Foundation. My opportunity may have finally arrived. And it was all because you opened that door for me. It seems good luck. It seems good luck is simply a characteristic of yours.
In your debt.
Well, that's a stat, actually, but you have my thanks, leader. All right. Good.
All right.
Could certainly come in use.
Shall we return home?
Yeah, I think that's enough for this
See you.
afternoon. Bye, Yusuke. Don't know what to say. I'm glad you made it home. Yo, Akechi, what is it? You got any idea who the true culprit might be? Oh yeah, you said you saw a masked guy, right? I wanted to ask about that too. Did you really see him? The masked guy's got to be the true culprit, right? If this so-called true culprit is acting alone, then there can be no mistake about it. I see. The next question is, who is that masked man? Unfortunately, I do not know that much. Ugh, you're useless. That is quite harsh. Oh, you're making me blush. That wasn't a compliment. At this point, I have yet to even grasp any clues, but once this is dealt with, I will surely capture him. I promise you that. Can you do it? You do not trust me? It may sound somewhat odd for me to say this, but I am an exceptional detective. I assure you I will catch this culprit. Look forward to it. He doesn't have any clues, but he's confident enough to say he can definitely catch the guy. No wonder he's a star detective, even the way he talks about these things is different from us. Who's on the phone? Okay, so no Mishima yet. Quite a lot of other people. Let's have a little look. Yoshida, Chihaya. Okay. Okay, so let's have a little look here. Let's check some shady commodities. Welcome to the alluring world of Tanaka's Shady Commodities. The site uses text-to-speech for an easy-to-understand shopping experience. Okay, using Shady Commodities, you can obtain rare and unusual items through Shady Commodities. Purchases will be delivered in a few days. You can only order one package at a time. More products will be available from Shady Commodities as you purchase more items. Try investing and see what valuables are stocked in the future. Forget any silly doubts or skepticism you might have and just sign up now. This site is incredibly shady. So, are you going to sign up? Yes. Is it really okay to use your real name on a site like this? I'll use Joker. Your code name, eh? That's a good idea. Hello and welcome to Tanaka's Shady Commodities. Mr. Joker, you've opened the door to possibilities that normal people can only dream of. Now you can find all the rare items you could possibly want. Right, okay. So a ring infused with divine protection. Okay, got a few of those. A black rock can use transmutation. That's a lot of money, so we'll hold fire on that for now. But we will do, Yeah. Okay, so yeah, after our mementos trip, we got a bit more cash, we'll certainly do that. I still can't do it yet, damn it. Aluminium sheet and liquid mercury. Aluminium sheet, liquid mercury. I'm just gonna make a quick note of that and then go over to and do a bit of shopping. So, aluminium sheet and okay. Yeah, we'll stop. Hopefully that won't move the time ahead. Still at 3, so we should be okay in the meantime. Any shopping available yet? No.
Oh.
Okay, so let's have a little look around the shops. See if we can find those items. So we only need 1 aluminium sheet and 3 liquid mercury, not too much. So I think there's 1 here. What did you have for sale?
What would you like?
So yeah, nothing there really. Okay. Is there any other shops down here that might do it? I think they're closed, aren't they? Okay, so first of all, let's try... That's the fishing, isn't it? Let's try Akihabara first. We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. Oh, everything's closed. Man, you have got a problem. You need to go home, man. Nothing special. 1 more. Uncommon. Okay. What do we get for that one? Strawberry curry and mystery stew. Let's trade. Actually, I need to have a look at what Anne's cream puffs were, right? Okay, I think we're all out. Yeah, let's have a quick look at that. There we go. Wow, okay. 100 SP to 1 ally. Nice. What else do we get? So much there. 4 decent curry. Okay, that's pretty good. Like that. Mystery stew. 30% SP. Lowers all stats there. Yeah, that's not so good. Quite a lot of items here. I haven't found much use for many of them, to be honest, but that might just be me. That's just drinks, isn't it? Is anything open here? Okay, so we're going to have to come during the daytime. Is the arcade open? Let's go have a little look inside. Anything going on? Right. So, let's try Shinjuku. Unlikely, I know, but worth a look. Then we'll go to Central Street, and then I think we'll go see Yoshida. I don't think you're going to be able to do anything for me, are you? No, we're doing okay there. Anything new here
What
yet?
do you want?
Still no. Okay. Alright. Right, so nothing here either. So let's go to Central Street. And then we're just going to go see, see Yoshida, get that another level up. Because we can. Right. Oh, is the bookshop here open? It is.
What can I get you?
Yeah, okay. Musty Pages. Booktown, yeah, okay, so we have that already. Alright. That's the diner. What about these ones?
Take your time.
Yeah. Not very likely, I think. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to go see Yoshida.
Time.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so we'll go to what's it called? Akihabara tomorrow after school. I don't think we have the one for him, do we? No, we don't have a son one. Oh well, should be fine. Yeah. I should get him up to level 7.
Please consider what I have to say.
I think that's just pretty standard what he says at the beginning, actually. Okay, you won't be able to help me once the election begins, but we still have some time before that. Can I have some of your time today? A formal request. I have something scheduled after my speech, and I need you to come with me. What are you going to do? Yeah, let's help him out.
Let's say we head on
Well, we're meeting someone after this at a sushi restaurant. I appreciate your help. I haven't done anything yet. So, however, the government's overall approval rating is dangerously low.
Yes.
I'll be sure to proceed with caution, considering that the grandson of my former teacher is showing me such kindness. Yes, well, I'd like to discuss a personal matter. Allow me to be frank. I'll be running for my grandfather's seat in the coming election. I see. Congratulations. I held a low-level position in the party's executive office, but I'm new to candidacy, so I was hoping you could educate me on how to run an election campaign.
However...
Well, I was planning on running myself, and I don't believe that I'm qualified to teach you. I've heard that you've been working harder than anyone these past 20 years. Well, I did have a lot of free time after I lost the election Study is all an amateur can do. Amateur? You're a veteran, if anything. Besides, you have experience teaching him, right? Your reputation has greatly improved around the executive office recently, and my grandfather has expressed his intent on making peace with you now. I'd be happy to bury the hatchet with Mr. Kuramoto, but I'm not worthy to join his group again. I thought you would find these conditions favourable. Steady on that Saki, huh? So I ask that you keep what I'm about to tell you a secret. Sorry, could you give us a moment, Keikun? No, I'd like for your favourite pupil to hear this too. Wait a moment, is your plan to involve him so that I can't decline? I simply trust his discretion. The Kuramoto group is planning to move forward with a political realignment. Are you saying that you're going to secede from the Liberal Co-Prosperity Party? With the government in a weakened state, now's our chance, and as such, I want to emphasize our unity. And so you've come to me, a former member of the Kuramoto children. But my views differ from those of the Kuramoto group, and I don't intend on changing them. I understand. However, be able to put those beliefs into action if you don't get elected. Keikun, could you talk some sense into him? You'll benefit as well. No, don't sell out Yoshida. You think so too, You're not intimidated even by the grandson of a big-time Diet member. I appreciate your offer, but I must respectfully decline. So you're okay with being no good Tora forever? He's not no good Tora. Not anymore. Looks like you chose a wrong politician to follow. I still believe in him. Try to understand that he has his own beliefs. My apologies, I made a slip of the tongue, and in front of your secretary, no less. I don't need an answer right away. If you want to show deference to my grandfather, please let me know. I already took care of the bill, so enjoy. Now, if you'll excuse me. What's the point in getting elected if it means sacrificing your beliefs? I bet when push comes to shove, Kuramoto-kun intended to lure you in. He probably didn't expect me to remain so calm after he showed his trump card. I feel surprisingly at ease whenever you're with me, like that time with Matsushita.
I apologize.
I'm truly indebted to you for all you've done for me, but I must ask that you continue to help me. Alright, as long as you keep giving us these abilities.
Alright.
Yeah. You know, from the way he was acting, I swear Kuramoto-kun was hiding something.
We go home.
We're done eating, so let's go home. Cool. Demo-chan. Nice.
Alright. Well, I'll see you again.
Good morning.
Morning, Makoto. My sister is serious. Her determination to win this fight is reflected in that casino. She won't be easy to beat. I know that better than anyone. I want to understand our situation as soon as possible. Let's go to the palace today. Calm down. We're not done yet. I want to prepare a little bit more. Perhaps I am getting a bit too high-strung. I can't bear seeing my sister like this. We'll stop her no matter what. If you're going by any chance, let me know. I'll make sure I'm ready at a moment's notice. Okay. Keep your phone handy. But it might just be to hang out. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So if the police were here the other day, that means the Phantom Thieves were here too, right? Ah, don't say that. I get scared just by thinking they could be lurking nearby. I've been writing all over the fan site asking the Phantom Thieves to give themselves up. It doesn't seem like the police will catch them anytime soon. I wish Akechi-kun would save us. What's the latest specials? So what's been going on with Okumura Food since the incident? Big Bang Burger is still open as usual, isn't it? Seems like they're still around. The president passed away, but that alone won't end the company. They're selling limited items for the fall season, like the Moon Burger. It's true that the employees did nothing wrong. I feel bad that the Phantom Thieves targeted them. We didn't target the employees. Okay. Everyone's turned against the Phantom Thieves in the worst way. Do you think the bad guys too? No, I don't. I personally agree with you, but critics of the Phantom Thieves won't change their minds easily. I wonder what the truth really is. Discerning what's true from what's not is a real challenge. Yeah, it is. Alright, so let's go to Akihabara. Yeah, Electric Town. Right, okay. A few more things open.
Welcome.
What do you got? Yeah, we're going to have to get some more gifts soon, but we'll save on the money for now. That's the thing. That's the otaku.
Welcome.
What do you... Right, okay, I've already bought all that stuff. Alright. What do you guys got?
Hi there.
Thought it might be one of those. Nope, not buying anything. Okay, last chance. Not likely here, I think. Yeah. No, we don't need that one, because we're done with proficiency. Yeah, let's buy that, why not? We're out here now, I want to buy something. Okay, so I guess we can't buy those things. So, let's see who's on the phone. Alright, yeah, Haru. Yeah, we could do that actually. Yusuke 2. Alright. Yeah, that one. Yusuke, not a level up though. So where's Haru? Takemi, we can get up. Yeah, I would like to do that again. There's Haru. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to do that actually. Yep. Because I wanted to get battle pass, etc, etc. So, let's do it on the phone. We'll just head over there. I've grown some new vegetables. I would love to get Sakura-san's opinion on them as soon as possible, but things are a little hectic at the moment. We should go together when we have more time. I'll be up on the rooftop after school, so come by when things are convenient for you. Okay. Now, we can't just go there? Okay. Yeah. There we go. Let's just go to the rooftop. Hello, Haru.
Hi.
Have you decided on any plans for today? Yeah, let's hang out. Huh? At a time like this? Is this perhaps part of your grand infiltration strategy? It's a secret. You make it sound like it's really important. I suppose relaxation is pretty vital at times like these.
Hey.
In that case, I'd like to use this opportunity to bring my most recent harvest to Sakura-san. Yeah.
Hey.
I'd like to stop by LeBlanc today. Could you join me? Sure.
I'm so glad.
Good.
Hello, Sakura-san. I'm sorry for asking this of you.
It's all good. Not like I have customers to deal with. So, this is what you grew?
Yes. I'd like an honest opinion from a culinary professional.
Let me see. To be honest, both the taste and appearance are the opposite of what I'd call market grade.
I
see.
But it's impressive you managed to grow anything at all up on a rooftop of all places.
I'm honored to hear you say that.
You know, I can't say it tasted good, but it was actually somewhat refreshing. Kind of like how you feel good after taking bitter medicine.
I first came across the plant in my house. It's possible that it's an experimental breed created for use at Okumura Foods.
So you don't know what it
Thank you
is?
very much for the input, Sakura-san. I'll take note of that.
Okay. Haru's vegetables have a bitterness to them, but also exude a strong energy.
He's right. That was the same thought I had. I think I understand what Sakura-san meant when he said they were refreshing.
The sunlight marinated vegetables seem to give me great energy. They may prove useful during palace forays. Oh, cool.
I agree. I'm so happy. I didn't expect this hobby of mine to provide value to the Phantom Thieves. This is actually the only thing I can honestly say I'm good at.
You don't have to do this.
But it's what I want to do. Oh, then, do you think you could help me out again sometime? Like you did today? It's a deal. We're like real Phantom Thieves. Okay,
We are real Phantom Thieves, Haru. Okay. So I guess that's the last one then.
It seems you were probing into a certain conglomerate. There's the possibility you even infiltrated their company building. Perhaps some sort of connection? Tell me about this person.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Empress persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead
Empress,
to freedom
okay.
and new power.
So we have Empress and Emperor now with Yusuke. Allows you to grow vegetables with Haru on the Shujin Academy rooftop.
Alright.
Okay. Cool. Okay, growing vegetables with Haru. You can ask Haru, who has an incredible green thumb, to grow vegetables for you. Haru's vegetables are full of energy and grant a variety of effects when used as items. They may prove useful when exploring the metaverse. Okay.
Still, he was right. The taste leaves much to be desired.
Well, you got 9 ranks to go up yet, don't worry too much. My bad. All I can do is welcome you home. Don't be so down, Stuart. It's okay. Oh, hey Shida. There's been talk of a snap diet election, so I thought I'd message you. Legally, I'm not allowed to receive help from minors during an election. Election season will begin next month, so you'll have to stop by then. Actually, make that halfway through this month. Please keep that in mind. Okay, so we can't see him for a while, I guess. Ah, Hifumi. Hello, hello. Let's have a look around. Sujiro. Oh yeah. Hifumi. Okay. So Sujiro, Oya, and Hifumi. Sujiro is 6. Oya is 4. Hifumi is 5. Nothing there till rank 7. They're also rank 7. I think Sujiro, his was quite high too, wasn't it? Yeah, 9. Alright, which one can we get a level up for? I think it was Oya, wasn't it? Alright, let's go see Oya. Okumura Foods, that was unexpected, huh? And then your principal commits suicide? Yeah. Yeah, let's hang out.
Oh?
So that ace detective is serious. I see. Oh yeah, there's something I need to apologize to you about. You know, it's part of my job to research particular things. Well, I ended up finding out about you. About your criminal record. I realized you weren't just some ordinary kid back with my chief, so I did some digging out of curiosity and I found a ton more than I was expecting. About that. I have to say though, the ruling made in your case was really odd. Some kind of deal must have gone down behind the scenes to make sure that that was the end result. That must have been tough for you to handle, you're just a kid. Well, just forget about the past, we're in the same boat when it comes to being labelled. Because of your incident? Exactly, I made a vow to avenge my partner for... Whoops. Lala-chan, refill. No, it's your turn to tell the truth. You can't go rooting around in the kid's past and expect to keep your own secrets hidden. Wait, don't blame me for that. It doesn't have anything to do with my private business. You can trust me, Oya, come on. I mean, it's not like I don't trust you, and hold on a sec, why am I getting treated like the bad guy? Look, you're going to feel way better talking to someone who understands exactly what you're going through. Besides, you'll explode if you keep all that alcohol-fueled anxiety bottled up in you. That's true, and I guess this is the fairest course of action for our business partnership, huh? Just don't tell anyone, okay? Back when I covered politics for my publisher, I had a partner who helped with photography, Kaio Murakami. We were a pretty well-known team in the industry. We blew the lids off countless scandals together. That is, until that day came. We were on the... How did you do that? Drinking while speaking? Okay. We were on the trail of a certain bureaucrat who was involved in a slush fund to support refugees. He kept himself pretty well guarded, so it was almost impossible to get any solid leads on the guy. Then one night I got a voicemail from Kaio saying she had gotten hold of something big. But that was the last I ever heard from her. The next day the bureaucrat was found dead at a love hotel and Kaio had gone missing. What was the cause of death? Well, the cause of death is unknown. The authorities couldn't tell whether it was murder or suicide. As for the killer...
Shit.
The police accused Kaio. They said she killed him in a crime of passion. That's impossible though. She never would have slept with that disgusting man like that. And more importantly, it's pretty damn fucked up to make allegations like that without any evidence. Ichiko-chan. Sorry. The case was closed, but we never found the truth, and Kaio was labelled a professional disgrace. And since we were partners, the company decided it would be best to move me to another department. I'm going to prove Kaio's innocence, though. That's why I'm conducting my own private investigation now. Yeah, that's unforgivable. You're damn right. But thanks to all the info you've been giving me, I should have more time to focus on my investigation. I won't let this opportunity slip through my fingers. Alright, we're even now. I didn't enjoy it, though. You sure about that? It's been ages since I've seen you smile this much. Well, maybe you're right. I haven't felt this alive in a long time. Okay then, I'll write a great article to commemorate our sharing session. Exclusive, the Phantom Thieves' lofty ideals in connection with a secret society. Just kidding. Don't worry, I'll definitely come up with a better headline before we go to print. Okay, so rank 5, good. Still, there's just one thing that bothers me. There's no doubt the chief is on to my investigation. Maybe we should keep acting like a couple so we can trick him. How's that sound? Oh, leave the kid alone. Hey, it's getting late. Shouldn't you be heading home by now? Sorry, lady escargot. I'll be going. Okay, what are we into now? November? Yeah, Mishima's been deleting them posts again. $30 million yen. OMG, you guys. school always like this? Doesn't it? Don't it feel kind of different than usual? Do you think? I'm getting a weird feeling too. What do you mean? It's like the people around us seem restless or something. Pretty unsettling, right? Yeah, something's different. Is it just me that thinks nothing has changed? Nothing seems unusual on my end. What about you, Makoto? Someone asked for me? Everything's normal over here. We most certainly did not ask for you. Is Makoto sick today? Sorry, I only just noted the chat right now. I think everyone's just agitated by the Phantom Thieves rumors. Try not to get be affected by the people around you. It's important to stay calm in times like these. It's true. Futaba, the voice of reason. Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about what Mishima told you? Shinya. Yeah. What's this now? We can't let people just keep making fun of us like this. Oh dear. There's a little poop there too. It's not very nice. Right, it's just Shinya, wasn't it? Okay. So. Makoto, Haru, G. Okay. Anza 2, Takemi. Oh wow, a lot of people around. Shinya can also do a rank up. Yeah. Yeah, well, Makoto's priority. Oh, wrong one. Let's have a look at Haru though. What's our next one? Yeah, that is Baton Pass, so we do need that before we go to Mementos, really. Where is Makoto? There she is. Has she got anything? Yeah, she's got the Harrison recovery. Oh, that's going to be annoying. No, she's still not on board, is she? Where's Akechi? There you are. Okay, so that's all your abilities, huh? That's weird. What are we gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna get at least Baton Pass with Haru, and then we'll move back to our priority ones. She's just on the rooftop, isn't she? Do I have an Empress? No. Okay. Okay, so let's get Baton Pass.
Good day.
Hello. My thoughts on the flower bed. I brought it here in the hopes of doing some serious gardening.
Yeah.
Wow, she's so diligent. Okay, harvesting vegetables. Once planted, vegetables will be able to be harvested in a few days. The number of days needed for a vegetable to grow depends on species. Alright, let me know if you'd like me to grow any vegetables. So what'll it be today? Can we do both? Let's hang out first. At a time? Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, cool. Given my current proficiency, I could help Haru with anything. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're quite skilled. The soil here would be so healthy if you were here more often. Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening can be of use to our work as the Phantom Thieves. This is just a hobby, so it's amazing to see it transform into a more practical skill. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants of my own at home. Coffee beans. You like coffee? Actually, I'm more of a tea person. I always make sure to have at least 10 varieties on hand for my morning and afternoon tea. Whoa. Anyway, I recently discovered the joy of the taste and aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavour. You should hang out with Sajira more. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. Pardon me, I was just thinking back on the past. Can I share with you again? As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees at Okumura Foods. For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to ingratiate themselves to me. But since his passing, things have gotten unruly. Most evidently, people have started trying to use my influence as majority shareholder to oust other employees. They say they come to me out of respect, but I know they really just want to use me. I've heard so many rumors. The worst ones are about Takakura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father passed. There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but has only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though. He does sound suspicious. Yes, I can't help but wonder about him. He even went as far as to recommend that I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune, but I realized that if I did so, he would be able to strike the Okumura name completely. Takakura-san must be scheming to take the company for himself. Yeah, sounds like it. This is a complex issue. Indeed it is. None of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone only speaks out of their own self-interest.
Yes.
Thank you for today, though. I feel a little better after talking about this with you. Oh, and don't worry. I'll make sure I keep myself motivated, even through these difficult times. I believe you will, Harry. Alright, good. Battle pass.
Alright.
I think that's fair to, usurp the priority rankings to get up to Baton Pass. I need to make sure these festivals turn out as good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Goodbye.
Ah, you're back.
I am? What are you two idiots talking about today? Did you see that they changed the questionnaire on the fan site again? Do you think the Phantom Thieves are innocent? It's funny that people make a big deal out of it. Of course they're not innocent. They're wanted, so they'd be arrested on the spot. You don't know nothing. Alright, who's on the phone? Oh, yeah, again. Goodness me. Give us a break, woman. Sujiro, Chihaya, Oya. Oh no, Hifumi tonight. Okay, I think we might hang out with Sujiro then. Yes, I believe we will. Which one was he? Yeah, I don't think we have any of those, do we? No. Alright.
Got time right now?
Yeah, sure. Let's help him out.
Alright then.
Don't think we get any stat boosts for this one. But, yeah. Should move him along. Okay, so next time.
Thanks.
Ah, we're able to grab a seat. What do you do? Oh, great. Let's do some reading. Are we reading anything? Don't think we were we? No, okay. No, we'll leave those. Yeah, so we need... The only one we don't need is proficiency, isn't it? Guts, knowledge, charm, and lots of charm. Yeah, we should probably do that one. Let's start the one on Carmen. Release all your shame and love fully with your heart and soul. Would the tactics of the Casanovas in this book still work today? I wonder.
Hey!
Not there yet. It's a start. I've been Is it? I've been a teacher for 20 years now, but this has been the craziest year of my career. Why is that disappointing then? There were those incidents in April, then the Phantom Thieves and the principal. Yes, as you young folk might say, the situation is indeed quite whack. Yeah, might be about 15 years too late for that one. Perhaps you're wondering why I'm using such hip terminology, Now then, Keikun. The word whack was also used coded language from history. What was that language? Well, Cockney rhyming slang is definitely a thing. I know a few of those. Da Vinci Code, I don't think that's anything. Polari? Is that a thing? Whack, what could that be? Yeah, that could be. Cockney Rhyme slang quite often uses simple words. Yeah, let's go for that.
I'm afraid not.
Oh. Thieves can't, huh? Okay. The thieves of olden days, whack was actually a noun, meaning one's fair share. If you wanted your part of a haul of riches your group stole, you would demand your whack, you see? Nope, never heard of that. If today's youth are freely using thieves' can't to each other in broad daylight, then truly we live in whack times indeed. Okay, I've been listening to a lot of teenagers, but I'm not sure I've ever heard them say that. Still, he's trying so hard it would be a shame to correct him. No, I wouldn't mind correcting him. It's pretty bad that we haven't all met up at the hideout. Okay, let's get everyone together. Oh, okay.
I see.
So this is the location you've been using as a hideout. Can we just get started? The forced investigation will take place on November 20th. That's our deadline this time. Is there any possibility of that investigation being moved to an earlier date?
Yes.
I highly doubt it. How can you be so sure? Didn't they want to catch us as soon as they possibly could? They may be corrupt, but they are still a bureaucracy. Certain steps must be taken in order to continue forward. Unless the situation becomes extremely dire, they won't act with only circumstantial evidence. I'm impressed, Detective Man. You sure know a lot about internal affairs. Yes, he is quite promising.
Yes.
Well, this is purely a give-and-take relationship. You taught me the inner workings of the Phantom Thieves, so it's only fair I return the favour. And I will be sure to contact everyone if the investigation team makes any odd movements.
Yes.
That would be helpful. Yeah. Okay. Let's view our requests. Well then, we have some new intel on a Memento's target today. This one's especially dangerous. This particular intel is on an ex-mercenary assassin. From what I can tell, he acts like a homeless man, but secretly carries out assassination contracts. If not even the police can deal with him, it's time for us to step in.
Really?
It'd be bad if we left such a dangerous guy out on the loose. We have to change his heart. We need to take down the evil that we need to take down the evil that can't be judged by law. No objections, right? No, we're good to go if you're okay with it. This is a unanimous decision. Okay, all that's left now is to take down the target in Mementos. Okay. Okay, that's exit for now. That it for today? In that case, I'm gonna go wander around for a bit. Drop me a line if anything comes up. Alright, yeah, quite a long episode today, so we're going to take a break here. Then I'm going to have to decide if for episode 100 we head to the palace or Mementos. Find out next time. Take it easy, guys.